Magandang araw sa inyo lahat dyan sa Cebu, sa inyong PSIM Cebu GMM o General Membership Meeting. First of all, I'd like to congratulate the Board of Trustees and Officer of PSIM Cebu headed by your President Yulo, and of course all the Board of Trustees and the immediate past President Neymar Quijano for the all-out support you are giving for Cebu. Alam mo, ang journey natin ng PSIM in the last several months yet to complete this year has been great. Hindi man best, pero great. And that is what I would like everybody to understand, that we do not aspire for being the best because we can be burnt out, but to be the great. And I would say the performance of Cebu done in the past several months has been great. Naalala ko pa nga yung nag-prepare kayo for the Visayas Regional Conference. I remember I was with you during the first ever meeting for the planning of the Visayas Regional Conference. Siguro nakalimutan nyo lang yun, but I went there really to give out my resources to show Cebu of my utmost support in your endeavors. And that is PSIM. That is what we are in PSIM. We started this year's journey without any funds at all. That's why today we are really working hard to make a profitable national convention at least, so that at least we can have funds that I can transfer to the next generations or to the next set of officers. Pero ang mahalaga sa lahat, yung tayo ay nagkakaisa. Sabi ko nga, we are setting yet a new culture of a new organization. Dapat, kung may pagkukulang, ay pinararating ng maayos. Hindi na lang sinasabi sa iba. Meaning, let's tame the tongue sometimes. No? And I think that is a lesson that I would like to give to all of you. No? Because sometimes those negative thinkings and messages may not be useful at all. In PSIM, we need to support one another. In PSIM, kung may pagkukulang man ang isa, we are there really to support. No? So we will avoid making chismis and causing demotivations for people. No? And that is exactly what I wish PSIM will be. And of course, PSIM is direct democracy and empowerment. Did you not notice how the different chapters all over the Philippines and international have been working hard and healthily competing with one another? And those activities and performances being recorded is actually the composition of what the PSIM National is all about today. Kaya maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. We have grown in chapter formations by 45% over last year. And we have grown in our chapter membership by 110% over last year. Minsan tinatanong ko, ano ang naging dahilan? Because of all of us, all of you. Because of the culture that we're doing. Because of how we are able to handle communications, because of how we are putting processes and procedures in our social media corporate communications, which is very important. My call is that we retain that kindness, we retain that confidence with humility, because I personally believe that when somebody of arrogance is faced with a person of confidence and humility, they will disarm. Walang makakatalo to an organization of low-profileness and utmost humility and confidence. I have nothing more to say but to congratulate PSIM Cebu. I have yet to challenge you that there are many younger mechanical engineers out there. And of course, my only thrust is to be able to establish the connectivity and linkage of the different mechanical engineers of different generations. And that can only happen if this generations, mechanical engineers understands one another. And we here at PSIM, we would like to be catalyst of that understanding of one another. Maraming salamat uli. I hope to see you at the NatCon. This is the first ever NatCon who still 2 months puno na. That's why we expect your patience and contributions. I mean, in matters of a little more patience, no? Kasi baka punong-puno talaga tayo, and I hope you understand. And well, for some other chapters, they were willing to give up their seats, especially for our friends in the other organization who will wish to come over for our national convention. Again, this success cannot be achieved without that we have formed the name of PSIM. And the name of PSIM is basically what you have contributed, what you have done. And PSIM chapter is of course upfront. Maraming salamat uli sa inyong lahat. At sana magkaroon ng chance na magkita muli tayo ng personal dyan sa Cebu. Congratulations and good luck to your general membership meeting. Minsan tinatanong ko ano kaya ang dahilan kung bakit maraming nagjo-join. I said because of all of you, because of the cohesiveness, because of working together as one in PSIM, and most importantly, because we retain that confidence with humility. Yun ang message ko sa ating lahat. We continue to be confident and humble, because if we retain that being confident and humble, no matter how arrogant people may come to us, if we are to face them in confidence and humility, they will disarm. Yan ang panlaban natin, and we wish that our PSI organization will remain to be low profile and humble at all times. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagpupunyagi, and I say PSIM is truly direct democracy and empowerment. You know, the several chapters who has been healthily competing with one another that you can see in our Facebook page. Their activities are really worth recognizing. And Cebu is, and Iloilo is also one of them. And they're working together as one in PSIM gives us the pride of really belonging to this organization. One thrust that I would always remind all is the connections between mechanical engineers of different generations. Alam nyo, lumilipas ang panahon, pero sa ating ginawang pag-invite ng marami pang mga mechanical engineers, I've seen a lot new and young mechanical engineers by heart. Pero we cannot discount that there are still the many senior mechanical engineers. This is our trust, to be able to establish connections and linkage between these mechanical engineers of different generations. And you know, the only way we can establish that connectivity is to make each one of them understand one another. And we in PSIM will be the catalyst of this understanding to one another. And we believe that we can produce more, we can be more efficient and more productive if we understand one another. We continue to be the humble organization who listens to all of you. We continue to empower you. We continue to believe that all that needs to be done will yet be coming from the inputs and feedbacks from you. So maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. Patuloy tayong umunawa sa mga taong hindi nakakaunawa. We remain to become an organization who will give more importance to the meaning of many circumstances that can still happen in our organization, which are not controlled which are not controllable. Let's focus on the meanings of these circumstances that comes to us to grow us even more as an ideal organization. So once again, maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. Nandito na tayo sa last leg ng ating preparations for our national convention. I heard some of you willing to give up their seats because for the first time, of course, I heard and I was touched by some of you mentioning that they are willing to give up their seats. Hi.